guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a review of the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck by Ann Shen. And I first heard about this deck actually after I had purchased this book. So I got this book, I don't know, sometime maybe early last year. It's the Legendary Ladies 50 Goddesses to Empower and Inspire You by Ann Shen. And I really liked the book. I thought it was a kid's book, and I guess it kind of looks like it would be geared towards kids, but like with some of the stories in here, it might be more for teenagers. But what it is basically it gives you, well, there's 50 goddesses, and it just gives you like a little bit about the goddess. So it doesn't go into any depth. It's just more for like a jumping off point. But I really love the artwork, and I was like, man, if this lady like ever made an oracle deck, I would be all about that. And then my best friend in Belgium was like, so I know that you love that Legendary Ladies book. She's like, guess who's coming out with an oracle deck? And I was like, heck yeah. So it was, I think the end of last year, maybe the beginning of this year. No, beginning of this year, yeah. I pre-ordered the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck, and yeah, it's basically the artwork from here, which is what I wanted, and I'm pretty happy. So it's got a lovely like hard box. Let me just show you guys real quick. It says there are 58 goddesses from the beloved artist Ann Shen in this deck, and it's got some beautiful gold foil there. Whoops, I don't want to drop out the bottom of the box. And the bottom here, it is a slide out. So you have your cards, and then there's a little guidebook down at the bottom. So let's go ahead and pull that out. It's got some cool interior wrapping, just like the back of the cards. Yeah, let's actually take a look at this. So, you know, it's a nice, you know, colorful book. So, you know, definitely a lot of thought and attention went into it. Let's just take a look. It talks a little bit about, you know, goddesses and working with goddesses, little rituals you could do with the deck. There's card spreads as well if you're interested. I always think it's good to at least try out one of the spreads that comes with a brand new deck. And then it goes into the goddesses. So it'll give you a little bit about the goddess, just kind of like the, well, sort of kids book would give you. So again, it could just be a jumping off point. It gives you a keyword and things like that. So I think it's pretty cool. I've been loving using it. All right, so I'm gonna put that back in there. And want to actually get to these wonderful cards. Let me grab a tarot deck real quick to give you a size comparison. So this is your standard tarot size, comes from a deck that I made myself called the Athlete's Tarot, and we just do a little compare right here. You'll see it's a little bit wider and a little bit taller. For me, I have a little bit of a hard time shuffling it this way, so I end up doing like top shuffling when I shuffle this deck. So put that back. Let's take a look at the backings. It's got cool little symbols. Obviously probably can't do reversals, but I don't really read reversals with oracle cards anyway. I mean, the cardstock's good. I think if it were any thicker, it would be hard for me to shuffle, but you know, it's got really good bend to it. But like I said, with these, I'm just going to be doing a top shuffle anyway, because they're so tall. And you know, I can't really do this. So, all right, let's take a look at them. So as you can see, you know, it's just got the pictures, just a simple keyword down at the bottom, and then you have the goddess's name. So, if you pull out a goddess that you don't know much about, of course, you can always look in the guidebook, and there's like a little bit about the goddess, but that could probably just help you do some further research. And what I think the artwork is reminiscent of are the like children's books from like the late 60s, I guess, or maybe no, like early 60s, yeah. Like late 50s, early 60s kind of type artwork. And that's artwork I really love because I got some hand-me-down books. You know, when I was growing up, they were books that like belonged to my mom, and then books that like, you know, my grandmother had picked up. So for me, this is nostalgia. Plus, I love working with goddesses. I have a few goddess decks. Actually, let me know if you want me to make a video where I'm just like busting out all of my goddess decks, because I think that would be fun. But it's so colorful, it's so vibrant. So many different awesome goddesses. And I just like staring at them. And I do use these with tarot cards, like when I'm doing tarot spreads. I use them sometimes as theme cards. I also use them on my altar if I'm working with a particular goddess. I'll use them for like one card pulls for like my daily draws. And I might even pair it with like another deck if I'm doing a daily draw, like maybe like a little affirmation deck or something like that. I think that one's pretty cool. Actually, they're all pretty cool. So like whatever goddess I get each day, I'm like, you know what? I'm good with that goddess. I get Pele a lot, actually. Oh, I've gotten that one a lot too, actually. But I like that there's a lot of different cultures that are, you know, represented. Germanic, and Egyptian, got Hindu, Chinese, Native American, South American. There's plenty of cultures in here. Of course, it's like not every single goddess known, but I think it's a good number of them, and it's good for a deck, good for working with. Hey, it's me. Now I work with Goddess Tara though, in her green form and in her white form. And that's the last one. So let's do a little shuffle. We'll get a card and we'll look in the guidebook to see what it says. Actually, we'll see if the guidebook matches the big book I bought as well. So we'll see. And if the message connects with you, that's awesome. I'll just put out there that hopefully somebody gains a message from this, a goddess message. So let's pull a card. Ooh, we have Sedna, cleansing. All right, let's put this deck off to the side here. Let's take a look at Sedna. Beautiful. All right, let me grab the little book in here. And let's look for Sedna. There we go. She's comes from Inuit. It says, go to water to seek the answers you're looking for. Leave your worries behind and be reborn through communion with water. Goddess of the sea, Sedna is with you in the cleansing waters to help you grow. Let me see if Sedna is also in the giant book that I have, because there's 58 cards here, but there's only 50 goddesses in this book. So let me see. I think this is in alphabetical order. I'm not sure. Let me just look at the table of contents. Sedna. Nope. Sedna is not a goddess that is in this book. So she must be one of the 8 that is not in the 50 goddesses. Okay, so hopefully that connects with somebody, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Somebody had commented if I had done a review of this, and I was for sure thought I did because I had it for a little while, and then I realized I did not. So this is a review for all the you guys that are maybe looking at getting this deck, or you just wanted to be able to see tons of beautiful images, which is why I love doing these reviews, is to just put beautiful artwork out there for you guys to see and view and soak in and all that good stuff. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. And on my website, you will find, I only have 1 bracelet left of the bracelets that I make, and I only have a very low quantity of my witch kits left. Those seem to be very popular, so definitely check those out. I have my room and body sprays, my salves, and I also have my own oracle deck, my Wally's World Oracle. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. Community created and community funded, with my little Wally Wallito on the cover. And if you want to throw a little love my way, think about joining the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. All right. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.